Madeline McCaffrey is suing Owen Weber in the amount of $2,400 worth of medical bills after she says her minor child suffered alcohol poisoning while under Mr. Weber's supervision.
Ms. McCaffrey, what brings you to court today?
Your Honor, Satan over here allowed a young group of gentlemen, including my son, who's underage, to drink in his basement to the point where my son got alcohol poisoning, had to be taken to the emergency room without my knowledge. This was all going on, and I have now a $2,400 emergency room bill that he should pay for.
Is it true that her son consumed alcohol in your premises?
Yes, he did. It wasn't vodka. I didn't provide anything for them. I have never. And she knows that there has been parties at my house, and they're not drinking parties. It's where the kids come over, they watch movies, they have popcorn, things like that. I have never supplied alcohol for them. If they bring a few beers in, she knows about it. It's happened before. We've never had this situation. Jacob brought the alcohol. He brought the vodka. Jacob also took the shot of vodka through his eye. They should be responsible for that bill. I'm not responsible for that.
Now, is Jacob the young man that's sitting next to you?
Jacob is my son, yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, would you please stand? Approach the plaintiff's table and state your full name for the record.
Jacob McCaffrey.
Mr. McCaffrey, how old are you, sir?
17.
What were you doing at defendant's home? Were you consuming any alcohol?
Yes.
Okay, and where did this alcohol that you were consuming come from?
It came from his house.
No, it did not.
His son,
All right, now, Mr. Weber, I didn't ask you to interrupt, did I?
I apologize.
And you're not to interrupt in my courtroom. So, Mr. McCaffrey, you were in defendant's home. Were you there with any friends?
Yes, we were there with his son Jack and all our friends.
Okay, and why were you there?
Had a party.
All right, when you were having that party, where were you in his home exactly? Where were you located?
His basement.
In his basement. All right, and what kind of alcohol were you consuming?
We were consuming beer and vodka.
And where did the vodka come from?
Came from his house.
Came from his house, and your testimony is that you didn't bring it in there.
No, ma'am.
All right, now, what happened with the vodka?
Well, we were doing this thing called vodka eyeballing, which we found on the internet, where you basically take a shot of vodka and you pour it in your eye to get effed up like that.
To get effed up.
That's exactly what I'm talking
Am I supposed to understand what that means?
To get drunk.
Thank you. All right, so that was to get drunk.
Yeah.
Quickly, is that right?
Yeah, it makes you get drunk really, really fast.
Goes right into their bloodstream.
Okay, I didn't ask you, Ms. McCaffrey.
And what happened is my eye started to hurt an hour afterwards, and, I started feeling dizzy, and then I just blacked out.
Is that the first time that you ever did that vodka shot in your eyeball?
No.
Oh, not the first time. You've done that before.
Yes.
Have you ever blacked out from it before?
No.
All right, so what happened after you blacked out, sir?
Well, I blacked out, and then I woke up sometime later at the hospital. I was throwing up. I was in the ER, and my mom was next to me, and I had no idea what happened. And all I know is that when we were at the house, he didn't teach us to do the vodka eyeballing itself, but he knew we were drinking. He came downstairs,
about. I
talked
did
to
not know
us.
anything about the vodka.
Wait a minute, I can't hear the plaintiff witness testimony if you're speaking, Mr. Weber. You said that he came down to the basement at some point, meaning the defendant?
A couple times.
Okay, and when he came down to the basement, did he say anything?
We were talking. He was chatting us up, hitting on the girls.
No.
Okay, so
No,
the
that's
defendant,
everything.
that is the father of your friend, was hitting on the girls. But was he able to observe whether or not you and your friends were consuming alcohol or not?
Yes.
Could he see you consuming vodka or some other drink?
He could see us drinking other drinks, but he knew that he had vodka in his house.
And coming up,
Did you or did you not know that there was alcohol being consumed in the basement?
I saw them having a few beers, nothing. I never supplied the beers. If they bring beers, it's a few beers up.
and later,
This woman was broken, her family was tearing her apart, and I had to nurse her back to good health in her mind, then make love to her at the end of the night, and make her feel good and everything
I
like that.
did more for him than he ever did for me.
Commercial break.
closed captioning provided